Hey y'all! Entertaining this year has been a lot different than in years past. We have had to become really creative with ways that we gather people. I have so many tips and tricks up my sleeve for making outdoor entertaining in the winter a cozy success. Let's get started. The first thing you need to do whenever you're throwing an outdoor party in the winter is make sure everyone is warm. So we need to learn how to properly build a fire. There are many ways, as my mama would say, to skin a cat. There are many ways to build a fire, but I have learned a really easy way from my dad that doesn't involve a whole lot of like practice or effort or really patience at all. It's kind of just like knowing where to place some wood and some kindling and some newspaper, and you just call it a day, and it's so easy. So let's do it. It doesn't matter what shape it is. It can be round, it could be split wood. Split wood sometimes burns easier than round pieces, but if that's all that you have, it's totally fine. It really doesn't matter. You kind of build it from the inside out. So I like to go ahead and pick all of them out first. So what I like to do is get 2 pieces for the base that are relatively big to kind of hold everything in, and I put some newspaper in between those with some kindling, which is basically just like almost petrified wood. It's super dry, and I put it in there with the newspaper because the newspaper will catch on fire. That will light the kindling will then light these smaller sticks, and then we can work our way up to the bigger wood that's around the outside. Once all of your wood is in place, starting from the smallest pieces, working your way up to the biggest pieces, kind of overlap and intertwine things in a teepee. I'm using my fingers because I can, because that's the best way I can mimic it. It's like in the church, here's the people, open the doors and see all the people, and something about a steeple, and the game that you used to play when you were little. That's how you want to build a fire, just all intertwined together. You have your newspaper in the bottom, but you can take a little bit more and kind of just place it all throughout the fire, and you can light that, and then it should stay lit. Just keep adding wood the rest of the night. Normally you would do this right before your friends started to come over, but since it's really chilly out here right now, I know it's really sunny so it doesn't look chilly, but I promise I'm chilly. I wanted to go ahead and do it at the beginning because I want to keep this place warm and cozy while I'm finishing getting ready. Let's light her up. One thing I love to keep on hand are fabric remnants. You can find these pretty much at any fabric store for discounted prices. All it is like the ends of fabric rolls that they can't sell because it's not big enough, or maybe it's what the piece that they cut samples out of. I use these for so many things, especially for outdoor entertaining, because I can't ever find tablecloths that are big enough to cover up all of my picnic tables. So enter fabric remnants that you can do so many things with. You can layer them on tablecloths, or if you have potted plants that you don't want to spend a lot of money on these really expensive terracotta pots or whatever, just take a fabric remnant and fold it up around the base of your plant, and then pretend it is a baby. Tuck it in for bed. You can secure it with clothespins or twine if you need to, like this. Secure it with clothespins, and then you can place it wherever your beautiful little wrapped up, tucked in, swaddled potted plant. Here we go. Speaking of fabric remnants, one of the things that you can do to make your winter outdoor entertaining party a success and super cozy is to layer up your tablecloths like you're layering up yourself. You can treat table linens like clothes and just layer everything, put it all together. It really doesn't matter. As long as the colors coordinate, it looks like you tried really hard, and it takes 0 effort at all and also costs not a lot of money. I promise all of these fabric remnants put together cost less than a tablecloth. Another thing to keep your guests warm and cozy at an outdoor party is to have a drink station, a hot drink station. Everybody has a crock pot. Take out your crock pot, fill it with some warm water, turn it on warm, and then you can take bottled drinks and set them in there. I'm going to do 2 different drinks, one really fun adult version and one for the kids if you want to do 2. You can do however many you want. This is also, I got this idea from a daycare. A lot of daycares keep bottles warm in crock pots like this. Why not just make it for an outdoor party? It looks really cute, and no one really cares what crock pots look like, especially in the winter. So 2 drinks for my outdoor party. I have regular hot chocolate that I made inside. Instead of having everyone come to the same pitcher and kind of like stay at one drink station, go ahead and individually package everything, and it keeps people safely apart, and also it's so cute. And this is a really good way to keep it warm outside. It's really hard to keep, unless you were to have a thermos, it's really hard to keep bigger quantities warm, and this crock pot idea is so genius. It doesn't matter if your lid doesn't fit all the way on, the water will stay warm and it will keep your drinks nice and cozy. Then for hot chocolate, of course, you need the toppings. You can create individual packages using whatever you have. I had these ramekins laying around. You could use mason jars or takeout boxes, really just anything. And you can put all of the toppings, maybe some chocolate chips, marshmallows, peppermint sticks for your hot chocolate. One thing you need to make sure you have on hand if you're doing the crock pot drink warming station is a towel beside the crock pot. They will be wet, so you can have your guests just wipe off their individual jar, set the towel back down, and leave it for the next person. My second drink is a lot more fun than hot chocolate because it has bourbon, which also keeps you nice and warm and cozy if you choose to let it. So, small mason jar, put a good little swig of bourbon in each one. Then hot apple cider. Then cinnamon stick in. Y'all, this is just pure genius. Lid on. Shake it up. Each person has their own individually shaken hot toddy into the bottle warmer. I think party's over right now. Like this is the hit of the party. People are gonna walk up to this. They're gonna be so excited. They don't care what your fire looks like. They don't care how many table linens you've layered on top of your tablecloth. They see hot toddy bourbon and they're done for. That's it. End of party. I'm gonna keep pouring these. They don't have to match either. Like these are all mismatched mason jars, all different sizes and shapes. All that matters is that they have bourbon and cider. You can easily make these without alcohol. Just fill it up with apple cider, put a cinnamon stick, put your lid on, no need to shake. Label it with a Sharpie or tie a ribbon around it so people will know what they're grabbing when they grab it out of the crock pot if you're mixing alcohol with non-alcoholic drinks. No party is complete without something to snack on. Now, we can't have buffets, we can't have everybody going and grabbing things from big platters, so instead, why not make the big platter something individualized? Charcuterie boards are always a hit at parties, so you can create little individual charcuterie boards for each person. Go ahead and assemble all of the mini boards at the beginning of your party so no one is going and making their own and touching everything. You can already have everything set. Wear gloves or have extra clean hands whenever you're doing it. And then people, all they have to do is come up, grab their own little charcuterie board and sit down at their place at the table. What I love about charcuterie boards is that they're so customizable. On mine, I always love pickled okra and grapes and olives and assortment of cheeses, meats, and crackers, but you can do whatever you like. And that's the thing, you just do you. You know that's my saying. Obviously, you have to have dessert, and what better outdoor dessert than s'mores? Of course, we're making everything individualized at this party. This is what you do. You can have your dog helper help you out, get them away from the food. It's totally fine. You can get any kind of cute little cardboard container, maybe a takeout box, trays, whatever. Tie up a few graham crackers with some kitchen twine. If your theme, like mine, is blue and white, they make blue and white kitchen twine, or you could just go with regular tan. Y'all, it doesn't get any cuter than this. Put it in your little cardboard container with a Hershey bar and a bag o' mallows. Oh my goodness at the cuteness. Set it down at everybody's place setting and they can enjoy dessert by the fire all night long. This idea is the cutest one of the entire party, I promise. Make individual place settings using all the things you need to be cozy. I have these scarf blankets that are super, super cozy and popular. At the party, people can use them as a scarf or they could use them as a blanket to stay warm. But at everyone's place setting, fold them up. They can take them home. You could even personalize them with monograms, and that could be their gift. Then cloth napkins that they can also use at the party. Inside the cloth napkin, wrap up hand warmers and a mask just to keep everyone safe. Like this. Oh my goodness. Hide the fold somewhere, just like this. Then you can tie it up with a ribbon or string and put a name card at each person's spot. Y'all, this is so cute. Oh my goodness! Look at that. You can put it in the chairs or on the table. People will love it and they can take it home as a memento from your party. One of the most fun outdoor games is Oversized Jinga. I used to play this at every single tailgate. Obviously, being a Georgia girl, ours was red, black, and white, but you can order unpainted Jenga kits from Amazon. Get some spray paint, use your favorite colors. All of my parties these days have a blue and white theme, so clearly I got the blue and the white spray paint out for my Jenga set, but you can do whatever you like. And in the winter, you can make it a plaid theme, so it really fits all of the vibes of your entire cozy outdoor party. I'm gonna get a head start on this Jenga game before my guests arrive. The last thing we need to talk about for outdoor entertaining in the winter is all of the cozy seating. I set up this air mattress with so many layers of blue and white plaids. Plaids and coziness have been my theme for this entire outdoor party. Threw it by the fire pit. Of course, I have plenty of other seating options too, but my personal favorite is this super cozy air mattress set up with all of the blankets. It's so warm and really inviting, and it's great for all seasons, winter, summer, spring, fall, you name it. I went ahead and got my party started a little early with this warm drink. I hope y'all learned a few tips and tricks for making all of your outdoor entertaining super cozy this season. Be sure to check us out online on southernliving.com. We're also on social media too. Find us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and even TikTok. In the meantime, you can follow me on Instagram at Ivy Odom. Bye, y'all.